Yes, the Springboks will have their work cut out for them when they face Argentina in the final Rugby Championship clash this afternoon. South Africa are hosting Los Pumas at Kings Park Stadium in Durban. The world champions have a mathematical chance of clinching their first title since 2019, but they will have to be at their most ruthless to secure the win and lift the trophy. New Zealand's victory over Australia this morning means Jacques Nienaber's Chargers will need to beat the South Americans by no less than 40 points. The man who's in Durban for us to see whether the Boks can actually do it is Percivale Young, and he joins us now. Very good afternoon to you, Percy. I mean, it's really there for all to see. We need a win margin of 40 points. That is asking for quite a bit. But then again, Siya Kolisi and the boys are world champions, so you wouldn't want to put anything past them and them actually being able to do it. They're going to have a sellout crowd at Kings Park Stadium backing them and making sure that they get over the line. Just talk to us down there in Durban about the atmosphere that you're seeing. People, of course, I know rugby fans love to get to the stadium hours before the match itself. So what is the vibe like?
Yes, good afternoon, Morena Motupi. I can tell you, it's a beautiful day here out in Durban, and fans are trickling in here. Like you rightfully said, it's a sold-out stadium, Kings Park Stadium here today, coming for that very ultimate and that last match. Like you rightfully mentioned, it's a massive task ahead of the Springboks against Argentina this afternoon. You mentioned they might have to beat Argentina with a bonus point victory and with a margin of 40 points. But it doesn't seem like that task has had an effect on the fans here. As you can see, kids are playing there, fans are preparing, the brides are being prepared there, and it's all part of the Heritage Day festivities here out in Durban. Siya Kolisi mentioned yesterday that as part of Heritage, Springboks are part of South African heritage. He said that fans can come out in their own attires. As you can see, these fans are excited. I'm not sure if they are aware of what the task is ahead of them. In fact, let me go and talk to some of these fans, just get an idea of what this gentleman over here is showing us, what they're preparing here. Sir, just briefly, a very interesting day. Before we talk about the rugby, you're bragging about all the delicacies you have here. What are you guys preparing for today?
What, alcohol or food? What are you talking about?
I'm specifically talking about the food that you've got on display here.
We've got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We've got some nice, we've got lamb chops, we've got T-bones, we've got boerewors, more boerewors, and about 7,000 beers. So yeah, but we are not driving, we are Ubering, and we are getting home safely, yeah.
How do you guys feel about Heritage Day? It's a lovely day having all South Africans here.
It is fantastic, everything is great. What a day, I mean, look at the weather. This is Durban, great.
Can I ask you, a small matter of a rugby test match this afternoon, Springboks versus Argentina. They've got a massive task ahead of them, especially what happened this morning in Auckland.
So what do you want me to say?
What do you think the Springboks must do to get...
No, we're going to thump them. We have to thump them. I want to see Francis stand in number 10, and let's see how he does.
All the best of luck. I hope you guys enjoy the rugby this afternoon. As my cameraman Francois shows the fans here. We'll just move around here, Morena Motupi. It's going to be a massive class this afternoon. We spoke to the CEO, Mr. Edward Kutsia as well, and he was telling us it's the first time in quite years that they've had a capacity crowd out here at Kings Park Stadium. And as you can see, Morena, the fans, they came out in their numbers. Now, I'm not sure if most of these fans understand what exactly is expected from this Springbok side, but one thing is certain, they know that a braai is synonymous with rugby. In fact, let me just go close to this gentleman. He looks like somebody who knows his braai. Suddenly he's very shy now. Let's get an idea from him. So just give us an idea. See, there's wars all over the place. How are these two teams supposed to concentrate with the smell of braai hanging over Kings Park?
That's their problem, not my problem.
Why is braai so important for you guys ahead of this test match and a part of this festivities, Heritage Day today?
It's Afrikaans thing.
Let me talk about the rugby quickly. What is needed from the Springbok side? What is needed from the Springbok side to beat Argentina this afternoon?
Well, we have to, I think, 39 points if I look at the permutations. So obviously we need to destroy them. Otherwise we don't stand a chance. But from a winning perspective, winning is what we need to do first up, is to win. And then the rest is just,
Easily.
Obviously, Argentina's not just going to necessarily hand over this victory to the Springboks. They're going to have to work hard for this victory. It's a bonus point and a margin of 40 points to be correct.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a matter of giving our best. They're no longer a pushover team. They've really improved over the years. So at the end of the day, you can just hope for the best and all about the victory, scoreboard at the end of the day. So let's hope.
Hope you guys enjoy the day today. Enjoy the prize out here. Morena, it's a festive vibe out here at Kings Park Stadium. Like I rightfully mentioned, I'm constantly saying this. It's a sold-out stadium here today, and fans are still coming in. That kickoff is at 5:05 this afternoon. And surprisingly, I'm staying in a hotel where the Argentinian side is staying as well. And this morning, while the All Blacks and the Wallabies were playing, some of the Argentinian players were also watching the match, and they had this grin on their faces, saying, almost like saying that it's not going to be easy for the opponents. They are coming here as well to put up a good performance against the Springboks. But the fans here, like you rightly can see, Morena, they believe the Springboks can do the goods this afternoon against Argentina. I'm just going to do my last interview here because it seems like braai is the theme here at Kings Park, and a few coldies as well. So let me just ask you briefly, you guys are in a very good mood at the moment here. What do you think is needed from this Springbok side to get a solid victory over Argentina this afternoon?
I think they're actually going to do it. I think there's no pressure on them at all. They've got everything on their go. They can just play their own game. They've got the players, they've got the gears. I think they're going to do it. They just need to play their own game, express themselves and have fun. And I think they're going to win it.
I need to ask you about the atmosphere here at your table at the moment. It's Heritage Day today. What do you guys make of the day and the atmosphere at the moment?
I think it's fantastic to be with a group of mates and a group of colleagues and just have an absolute ball and celebrate who we are and where we are.
Hope you guys enjoy the day though.
Thank you very much.
Well, Morena, we're going to have to leave it there. It's a massive clash today. It's the Springboks versus Argentina today. It's the last match. The Springboks will have to beat Argentina by a bonus point and a margin of 40 points. It's a massive ask from the Springboks. But it's all happening here at Kings Park Stadium. Kickoff is set for 5:05 this afternoon.